Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hike 365 Live, the world's finest St. Louis hiking show. We are Matt and Kay, and thanks for joining us this evening. You're watching Happy Trails Hiking.
Hi, everybody. This show is brought to you by our photography store, and you can find our photography from national parks and some wildlife and stuff at happytrailshiking.com/store. And you can get things like that. I never point in the right direction. That up there.
It's being slightly obscured by my fuzzy head.
By your fuzzy head. Yeah, all that fuzzy hair that's up there.
It's a little less fuzzy now than it was about 20 years ago.
It happens. But yeah, you can check that out, and we would love to have you hit a like on those photographs there. That's the word.
Good word.
Thanks. Words.
Yay, English.
Oh, happy Sunday, everybody. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming. So normally we have something interesting to drink now. And we go and then glug, 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 glug. We've been boring for 2 weeks in a row.
Well, we both have ice water. I'm not sure what's wrong with us. Maybe I had too many beers yesterday. I don't know.
We did go camping. So we do have some camping footage to show you and share with you this week. You know, when we camp, we don't hike as much. We discovered this.
Yeah, it's been interesting because we're already there. It's like whenever we go hiking, it's to be outside. Get out.
Yeah.
But when we go camping, it's to be outside, and we're already there. So the motivation to hike is reduced.
Right. And but we did get some miles in this week, and we hope you did too. Lori is checking in with her iced tea. Tell us what you've got to drink tonight so that we can, think about all the things that we might have after our ice water. You never know. Lori's got iced tea. And Hike with Mike is here. Matt Cook Oregon was here. Maybe he'll come back. The Idahonian has a Uinta Nosh IPA.
Nom, nom, nom.
Nom, nom, nom. And Outdoor Nomad has Powerade. I about had a Gatorade, but I didn't want to walk back down the stairs to get it. And Hike with Mike has Natty Light. Hey, Hike with Mike, when are you back to school? Just asking. Or are you headed back to school? He's a teacher, so that's a thing. Okay. So anyway, we are still having our drawing for a prize from Teton Sports this month. And this time it's the Oasis 1100 backpack. And we're actually going to draw for that next weekend, next Sunday. And the way they deal with this, the way they get in for this prize is...
Well, enter a comment on a video for a live stream. Mm-hmm. And you'll need to be at the show and submit miles for the show. Mm-hmm. And what was the other one?
That's it. There were two things.
Okay, yeah. For this one, because I made a mistake, yeah. So that's it.
Comment after it posts and submit miles for this week. You don't have to be here. You have to submit miles and or comment on the post.
Oh, okay. I got confused.
That's all right. I shouldn't have put you on the spot that way. We've changed it, and so it's weird. Hey, Food Forest Permaculture is here. It's Howie. It's good to see you out in Vancouver Island. He's just been having a great summer out there. I've seen him cleaning salmon this year, and the trout we saw this weekend. Mm-hmm. Those salmon were huger.
Yes, that's because salmon are bigger than trout.
They're like this big. Tell them, Howie, how big they were. They were like this big. Anyway, never mind. And Marty's crew is here. It's good to see you, Tony. Thanks for coming tonight. We had some great miles submitted this week, and some great pictures too. So, Love to Wander is here. Hike with Mike says started back last week with students down in Florida. Started back last week. Students returned on the 20th. Got to learn a brand new learning management system too. Oh, that's fancy. And I'm glad that they're stretching your brain. It's good for you. But good luck with the school year. I'm looking forward to not having to return this year. Lesson plans? I don't miss making lesson plans. Do you miss making lesson plans from when you taught?
No, I didn't make lesson plans. I just wrote lectures.
Wrote lectures. All right, fine. Hey, Budget Bushcraft. It's good to see you, Brian. Thanks for coming. All right. So we had people submit miles. So I guess I need to share the spreadsheet. Is that what we need to do now?
Sure. Let's look at the spreadsheet.
Well, okay. I don't have a map. Don't be mad at me.
I think they'll be okay.
I hope not. Yeah. No, I hope they'll be okay. I hope they're not mad.
They'll be fine.
Okay, thanks. All right. So here's our here's our spreadsheet for the week. Cliff Riser has been across the state of Tennessee and is headed back virtually.
I didn't even look at that. That's 199 miles.
It's 199 miles.
Wow.
Congratulations, Cliff. I'm so inspired and impressed.
That's some miles right there. All right. Well, in contrast, Kate and I got 10 miles.
Woohoo!
And Hike with Mike got 7. John Moore got 7. Kimberly Austin 4.4. Grisiconi 18. Lori 5. Outdoor Nomad 14.3. Shannon Riser 20. And Kenny the Idahoan 27. And just a reminder that, of course, you guys already know this by now, but the challenge calls for 1 mile per day. And so we have gotten close to that with actually everyone who submitted miles got more than 50% of the lower bound. And so then if you look at the totals, that's 311 for the week. And we're at 97% of our target for the year collectively.
And that's fantastic, guys, because not everybody's submitting miles every week. Obviously, you can see that on the spreadsheet, but we're almost at target without everybody participating all the time. That's amazing. That's amazing. And Inspired John is here and says, great job, everyone. I agree. I'm just amazed. Love to Wander says, driving, no drink. Good. And then water tonight. The Idahoan says that his wife really wants to be back in the classroom. So that's awesome. Yeah. I really hope that your wife gets back in the classroom soon. It would be a good step back to normal, I think. And Love to Wander says, we suck. Sorry. No. No. Everybody has their own thing, It's not a big deal. Kenny says, what's my total? Kenny, the Idahoan, your total is right there. And that would be 201.65. 201.65 right down there. So that's a great job. That's awesome. Now, if Matt and I will hurry up, we should get it. 21 miles. We can do it. 2 weeks.
It's not going to be that hard.
2 weeks. We got this.
And again, don't judge yourself by what other people on this show might happen to be doing. You've got your situation and you're getting outside and walking or hiking when you can, and that's fine.
And as Lori says, we're all a team. We're trying to get farther and farther and farther along. And we're over 5,000 miles for the year so far. 5,000 miles. That's just amazing. And Marty says that he forgot to put in his miles for this week. Don't.
It'll just make next
week's will look
better,
awesome. Yeah. Strong's Adventures is here. Hello. It's good to see you. It has been a while. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it so much. Yeah, it's good to see everybody here tonight. We have some great pictures from the trail this week. Lori sent in pictures, and Kenny the Idahoan sent in pictures, and Chris Oconee sent in pictures, and we have some from our adventure. For those of you who have watched our video from last Thursday, thank you for all of the comments. I've been reading them to Matt because Matt really took the lead on that one. And he really, it's a different style of video for us. So, and I've enjoyed the comments and I've enjoyed reading them to Matt, and he hasn't said, oh, that's awful. Why'd they say that? So no, it's been really fun. So thank you to those of you who've watched our Bell Mountain Wilderness Trail. So that was a fun one, and we'll get back to do it again sometime. But
okay.
All right, I'll quit talking. now. Computer Chick Production says, I haven't calculated all the hikes I've been on in Missouri since May. I know it's a lot. You know what? I understand. And maybe Lori or one of my other moderators can stick the link for the form in here so anybody can join at any time. This is, Hike 365, just 365 miles in a year, and it's self, you don't have to prove it. So, but that's all right. John Moore says he's moseying in late again. Well, there's no tardy slips here. It's fine. You're good. And it's good to see you. Thanks for coming, John, and good miles this week. Nice job. Also, John left a message on last week's video saying that he might be interested in a mid-Atlantic meetup. So kind of those Maine to Maryland or something like that. So maybe contact John if you're interested in something like that. Okay, that's it. I'll get to our lovely pictures now. Let's go to Kenny's first because they're first in my list. There we go. So these are Kenny's. And it's a sunset, I'm assuming. And he's looking up a ravine.
That's really nice.
It is very nice. Very well composed. You got
the colorful rocks on the right, and you can tell you're looking up a hill. I like that.
Very nice. Large pole pines and everything. Zoom in. Sorry, I got excited. I'll zoom back out.
Well, that was good effect.
Ooh, thank you. A dragonfly. We can zoom in on it too. Ooh.
That's really neat. See, like you can. This is he must have been really close, or he's got a good zoom, because you can see the individual cells. Maybe they're not cells, but they're individual blocks on the wings of that dragonfly. That's amazing.
That's awesome. Great job, Kenny. And there is the Idahonian himself.
Yeah, nice reflection, lake reflection shot.
Nice reflection. Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And last one. Oh, definitely have to zoom in on that one. There we go. Ooh,
That just makes me want to just kind of sit down there and start a little campfire and eat a sandwich.
Don't even need the fire. I just eat a sandwich.
Well, that's fine. That's beautiful.
Or just sit.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's gorgeous, Kenny. Thank you so much for sharing those with us. Appreciate it. Couple of comments. Computer Chick Production says, son and I went on a long hike last weekend. He's working on his hiking merit badge for Scouts. Matt's an Eagle Scout, so that's something that's near and dear to his heart. So, and the Idahonian said that was sunrise, not sunset. Thank you very much. And yeah, everybody's saying how cool those shots were. So great job, Kenny, and thank you for taking pictures while you hike and for sending them in for us. Lori Bryant went on a hike yesterday, actually. And she shared some pictures with us from the Cedar Forest Trail. And won't let me zoom in on these now. I'm sad. All right. Keep your distance, stay apart. There you go. We saw a lot of those signs. And there she is with her Happy Trails hiking hat on. Mm-hmm. Woohoo! I like your hat, Lord. Pretty rocks on the trail. If there's something I'm supposed to be seeing in that, you're going to have to let me know. It goes down.
Okay.
People. Must have been a group hike, ranger-led hike. It's at Cedars of Lebanon State Park. There are no cedars in Cedars of Lebanon.
Nice.
That's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's very pretty.
It's just an interesting rock layout. So you've got the kind of the hole. I mean, hole? It could be like a chasm to the center of the earth. Chasm, whatever, okay. Big hole.
Mm-hmm. Big hole.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like where the tectonic plates meet, and if you step in that, like you'll fall down into molten lava. I don't know.
It's a sinkhole, she says.
Oh, it's a sinkhole. That's
sinkhole.
Far less dramatic than
sinkhole.
Far less dramatic than dying in molten magma.
Thanks, Matt. That's fun. Ooh. Is it a burl on the side of a tree? I thought at first, it was a
Hornet's nest.
hornet's nest. Yeah. Maybe it is.
I'm pretty sure it's one of those burl knobby things.
Burl knobby things. It's a huge one on that poor little tree.
It's going to pass out.
Wildflowers and power lines.
Mm-hmm.
Cactus. We have these. And we have junipers. Oh, she got a flutterby. Lori is a flutterby whisperer.
I see.
She is. She like they land on her finger and everything. Oh, it was running away. Dwayne's here. Hey, Dwayne. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. Awesome. Lori, thank you for getting those pictures and sending them in. She said it was a small group and it's a sinkhole and no cedars, just red junipers. LOL. Laura, Idahonian's asking if that was a paper wasp. So it's all right. And it was not a burl. Wasps lay eggs in the bark, and sometimes the tree gets infected and it creates a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
No, it is. It is a tumor. Oh, wow. I learned something new today. Thanks, Lori. That's cool. Well, it's not cool, but darn wasps. Matt killed a wasp. We can pull that picture up in a little bit.
That was a...
It was a murder hornet. I know it was.
I don't think so, but it was big.
We'll pull the picture. It's dead.
I think it was a regular hornet.
But that's all right. And Marty's crew says, we've created a new hiker, our friend Laura. Yes, she came to the camp out. She's fallen in love with hiking since she went with us to Tomsock Mountain. Oh, very cool. Yeah, she was the one from Rolla, from the Rolla area.
Oh, okay.
And Strong's Adventures is laughing at you. And Hike with Mike was thinking the same thing from kindergarten.
So I never actually saw that movie.
He's not seen
I just saw the clip and I was like, oh, okay. That sticks in my head. All right.
That's hilarious. All right. Gosh, it's good to see everybody tonight. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it so much. Okay, so I thought Chris Oconee might pop in and get here by now, but we're running a little early as it is because that's the way we do. But he went to Dan's Pulpit and Balanced Rock on the Appalachian Trail this week and shared some pictures with us and wanted me to share them with you. So here are his photos, and looks like a bridge. He always sends a lot of pictures. But Hawk Mountain Sanctuary, North Lookout, 2.5 miles. Cool. So he's right there. This is his elevation. Total ascent, 1,300 feet. Length, 5.1 miles. And total descent, 500 feet. Total grade 9 point. I like that. I just like knowing the statistics. So that's cool. Good night, Howie. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. One of the camps. Backpacking camps. Ooh. Nothing like
a view of the farm fields in the valley.
Good old Appalachian view, you know? Very nice. There's the thing. Timber rattlesnake. That's what he said was a timber rattlesnake. Okay. And
that's the end
that's
of it.
The end right there. That's not a rattlesnake, it's a worm with a face.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm sure it has a name, but it's a worm.
Like his little eyes almost look like they were drawn on.
Yeah, it looked like a clown worm.
Well, you just named it. It's the clown worm.
I'm sure it's got a different name. Then Rocky Trail. Well, I'm finding out that Pennsylvania is very rocky. Mulberries, blackberries.
I was going to say blackberries.
Blackberries because mulberries are on a tree. Idahonian says, "Oh shoot, rattlers." Yeah, well, we're gonna try to get y'all's opinion on a snake here in a minute. Dan Spring is in 90 yards. Can't wait to see Dan Spring. Maybe that's it.
I don't see Dan.
Well, Dan's your friend, so sorry. Balanced rock is that way. Is that a balanced one?
It is balanced. Well, there's
Lift.
the
It says lift.
Lift here to find snake.
Look at that face. Lift. No.
I agree.
Oh, good shelter, good setup. Nice. Nice. Back on the AT with your white blazes. Mushrooms. And Lori says it looks like a rattler. I'm reading two messages at once. It looks like a caterpillar. Fine. Worm. Wormapillar. It's a wormapillar.
Okay.
Anyway.
What are the next pictures?
I'm looking at comments.
Okay.
Fun. Looks like one of those glowworm dolls my sister had as a kid. Yes. Those were scary. We were never allowed to have any of those. All right. So do you want to talk about where we went? Because we are the next pictures.
That's ours. Okay.
Yeah.
So this weekend we went to Montauk State Park in Missouri.
Tell me when you're ready.
Oh, you can go ahead and show it. Montauk, Missouri has a lot of springs, and we haven't been to any of these lately. We've been camping at lakes a lot this year.
A lot of lakes.
Oddly. But we said, you know what? We really prefer going to the spring. So we went down to Montauk, and it has the other thing to note is that there is a trout hatchery at Montauk.
5 of them in the state, or
Right.
6, 5 or 6.
So there are a number of hatcheries in state parks throughout Missouri, and they're all at springs. And this is the one that just happens to be pretty close to our home. And we used to live in the area, and so it's kind of like taking a trip down memory lane going back.
Yes.
So what we have here, I zoomed in. This is actually a digital zoom with my iPhone. That's why it's so fuzzy.
Turtles.
We've got turtles on a log, all lined up. They're on a little parade. They're actually not moving.
We were parading.
We were
They
parading
were
by.
not. Montauk Point in Long Island is named for the same tribes. Just letting you know. There. Fanciness. All right. So this was this morning. This is in Montauk Lake. And we went here and we just loved it. We were the only ones there. And this is us at Montauk Lake with Matt's iPhone. We tried. Anyway. So we find that we're really close to the camera for selfies, but more Montauk Lake looking the other direction away from the turtles.
And we don't have an awful lot of pictures straight down into the water, although we are going to show you one in a minute. But this water, because it's spring fed, is just crystal clear.
If you'd like to see the pictures that are straight down into the water, please check out our video on Thursday. All right, there. That was my plug. So here's our straight down into the water. This was right at our feet. We were actually out on like a little dock.
Right, so there's a little concrete dock sort of thing that sticks out in the middle of this little lake.
And this is like coral. I know that's not what it is, but it's like that.
Yeah, it's like a plant, but it grows in this coral-like pattern. It's very interesting.
It was really neat. So yeah, and this is just a lake, and right down here,
that's where the turtles were.
Well, the turtles were here, but right over this is a rearing pool. So it's a trout, rainbow or brown trout, one or the other, rearing pool. So they raise them in those pools and then they release them out into the rivers and the lakes. And you can see this lake is just full of little bitty fish everywhere. So, and our very last picture is our snake. So I can't zoom in. I want to, but I cannot. Anyway, here is our snake. And with his markings, I'm like, is he a rattlesnake or not or so? And
But we saw the snake every time we went to this spot.
Mm-hmm.
And because we were there the night before as well. And it was interesting. I wouldn't think of a rattlesnake as being something that lives in the water, but he was always underwater every time we saw him.
Yeah, he was swimming and underwater, and he enjoyed going in.
Yeah, he just kind of dives down into through the rocks like he's got a little path under the rocks or something.
Yeah. So anyway, we're not snake identifiers. I'm not a herpetologist. So if you know what the snake is, and if it's a rattlesnake, because it kind of matched the pattern from Chris Oconey's Rattler. I already closed that. Shoot. Anyway.
And it could be. We do have the occasional timber rattlesnake in Missouri. But
Sure.
fortunately, we don't see them very often.
Right. And this one was just in the water. So anyway, and we will have much more from Montauk State Park coming this week. I'll actually have 2 videos, one on the campground. So we're going to do a campground review. And it'll be on Tuesday. And then the other one will be on Thursday, and it'll be about our weekend camping in our A-frame and spending time in Montauk Park. So Hike with Mike says, rattlers can swim on the water. Used to see them in the ocean off Honeymoon Island in Dunedin, Florida. That's fun. And Bullfrog 79 is here. And he says it's too hot. It was 110 an hour ago. Oh, wow. Out in California. Wow. Stay cool, Uncle Al. Stay cool. I think it's a common water snake. We have some that look like that here. Whew. It's a water snake. We're good.
Well, it didn't bite us, so it doesn't matter.
Well, that's true. Anyway.
But we've got 2. Idahonian also says water snake.
Water snake. So. Okay, I'll take it. I didn't see a rattle on the end of his tail, so I was like, all right, that's fine. I just don't know what snakes are, but that's all right. Why Not in Wyoming is coming in to give a quick wave. Woo! Wait, do your wave. Ready? Woo! Good. No, that was a slow wave. He said
that was a
wave.
Delayed reaction.
Oh, yes. Hiking with Sean could verify. That is true. He is a herpetologist and knows a lot about snakes and lives in our area, actually. So cool. All right, guys. Anything else for the good of the order?
No, I think we can adjourn.
All right. Guys, keep turning in your miles. Tony from Marty's crew, you said you forgot to turn in your miles. You can do those now. And wow, everybody stay safe. I know that there was some weather happening in Iowa last week, and we've had hurricanes and heat waves and everything else. So everybody stay safe, and we are looking forward to seeing you next week, and we will have our drawing for the Oasis 1100 from Teton Sports.
Okay.
All
well,
right,
thanks
guys.
for coming with us on this little journey. Till next time. Cheers, y'all.
Bye, everybody. Have a good week.